Have you ever wondered how Spain, a country once mired in the throes of dictatorship, transformed into a flourishing democracy with a robust economy? This is the enigma we unravel today as we delve into the mystery of Spain's economic transformation. Let's turn back the clock to the mid-20th century. Spain, under the iron fist of Franco's dictatorship, was a nation in dire straits economically. The Spanish economy was locked away from the rest of the world, like a hidden treasure chest, rusting away in a forgotten alcove. This economic isolation, a consequence of Franco's autarky policy, left Spain grappling with stagnation and underdevelopment. Imagine a country striving to be self-sufficient, yet barely scraping by, its potential stifled under the weight of political repression. This autarky policy, a misguided attempt at economic self-reliance, proved catastrophic for the Spanish economy. With limited resources and a lack of international trade, Spain's growth was stunted, its people languishing in poverty while the rest of Europe moved ahead. The lack of foreign investment, the dearth of technological advancements, and the scarcity of quality goods became the defining features of Franco's Spain. The nation was stuck in a rut, a dystopian reality far removed from the prosperous image we associate with Spain today. But the story doesn't end here. The Spanish people, resilient as ever, were not to be kept down. And so, as the dictatorship era drew to a close, Spain found itself at the brink of a profound metamorphosis. The nation was on the precipice of an economic revolution that would change its course forever. Spain had a long journey ahead to transform its economy from a struggling dictatorship to a buoyant democracy. As we move forward, we will explore how Spain emerged from the shackles of dictatorship, breaking free from the chains of economic stagnation, and embrace the winds of change to sail towards a brighter, more prosperous future. Post-Franco's death in 1975, Spain's economy experienced a dramatic turnaround known as the Spanish Miracle. This term refers to the period from 1959 to 1974, a time of rapid economic modernization and liberalization that transformed Spain from a stagnant economy into one of the fastest growing in the world. This dramatic shift didn't happen overnight or by accident. It was the result of a meticulously crafted plan known as the Stabilization and Liberalization Plan, introduced in 1959. This plan was a radical departure from the autarkic policies that had characterized the Franco regime until then. Instead, this plan aimed to open Spain's economy to the outside world, encourage foreign investment, and promote free market principles. One of the key components of the Stabilization and Liberalization Plan was the devaluation of the Spanish peseta. This made Spanish goods and services more competitive on the global market, boosting exports and attracting foreign investment. The plan also introduced a series of fiscal and monetary policies to control inflation and stabilize the economy. The results of these reforms were nothing short of miraculous. Over the course of 15 years, Spain's GDP grew at an average rate of 7% per year. Unemployment rates fell, and living standards improved drastically. The country that had been impoverished and isolated under Franco's rule was now a dynamic and prosperous economy. But the Spanish Miracle was not just about economic growth. It was also a period of social and political transformation. As the economy opened up, so did society. The middle class expanded, literacy rates increased, and Spain began to transition towards a democratic government. However, the Spanish Miracle was not without its challenges. The rapid economic growth led to inflation and economic imbalances. Furthermore, the benefits of growth were not evenly distributed, leading to social inequality and regional disparities. The Spanish Miracle laid the foundation for Spain's economic transformation, but the journey was far from over. The challenges that emerged during this period would shape Spain's economic trajectory in the years to come, setting the stage for its entry into the European Union and its subsequent economic crisis and recovery. Spain's accession to the European Union in 1986 marked a significant milestone in its economic transformation. This was no mere step, it was a giant leap forward, ushering in an era of unprecedented growth and prosperity. Joining the European Union was like opening a floodgate of opportunities for Spain. It was as if the country had been given a VIP pass to the most exclusive economic club in the world. With this membership, Spain gained access to a vast market of over 400 million consumers, free from the shackles of tariffs and trade barriers. This opened up a world of possibilities for Spanish businesses, allowing them to expand, innovate, and thrive. And it wasn't just the Spanish businesses that benefited. The European Union's structural and cohesion funds poured into Spain, catalyzing the modernization of industries and infrastructure. From the sun-kissed vineyards of Andalusia to the bustling ports of Barcelona, these funds were instrumental in transforming Spain's economic landscape. They were the lifeblood that nourished the Spanish economy, helping it grow stronger and more resilient. But perhaps the most significant impact of joining the European Union was the economic integration. Spain was no longer an isolated economy. It was now part of a dynamic and interconnected European market. This integration boosted Spain's economy, attracting foreign investments and stimulating growth. It was like a gust of wind that filled Spain's economic sails, propelling it forward at an incredible pace. In the years that followed, Spain saw its economy flourish, its industries thrive, and its GDP skyrocket. The once struggling economy was now one of the fastest growing in Europe. Spain had not just transformed, it had metamorphosed into an economic powerhouse. Joining the European Union propelled Spain's economy to new heights, solidifying its transformation. The Spanish economic miracle was not a stroke of luck or a fleeting moment of prosperity. It was a testament to the power of economic integration, the potential of open markets, and the resilience of the Spanish people. The global economic crisis of 2008 hit Spain hard, but it demonstrated resilience and capacity for recovery. In the wake of the crisis, Spain grappled with a complex web of economic challenges. One of the most striking impacts was the surge in unemployment. The crisis left a significant portion of the population jobless, particularly among the younger demographic, creating a climate of uncertainty and anxiety. As the jobs evaporated, Spain's housing market, too, took a severe blow. The real estate bubble that had been inflating throughout the early 2000s finally burst, leading to a dramatic drop in housing prices. This crash left many homeowners underwater, owing more on their mortgages than their homes were worth. But amid the turmoil, Spain showed an impressive capacity for recovery. The nation took decisive action, implementing a series of reforms to reinvigorate the labor market and stabilize the economy. These reforms aimed to increase flexibility and competitiveness, encouraging businesses to hire and invest. In addition to labor market reforms, Spain also undertook fiscal consolidation. The government reined in public spending and worked to reduce the country's budget deficit. This was no easy task, given the high levels of public debt. Yet, through a combination of austerity measures and strategic investments, Spain managed to gradually bring its finances under control. The road to recovery was long and fraught with challenges, but Spain's tenacity and commitment to economic reform paid off. Over time, the unemployment rate began to decrease, and the housing market started to stabilize. The economy began to show signs of growth, signaling that the worst of the crisis was in the rearview mirror. The economic crisis of 2008 was a stern test of Spain's economic resilience. But with a combination of strategic reforms and fiscal discipline, the country weathered the storm and emerged stronger. Despite the challenges brought by the crisis, Spain's economy proved its resilience and continued its transformation. This journey, from the depths of economic crisis to a path of recovery and growth, is a testament to Spain's economic fortitude. Spain's economic transformation is a story of resilience, strategic reforms, and integration with the global economy. It's a tale that begins in the aftermath of a dictatorship, with the country in the throes of economic stagnation. But the Spanish miracle, as it came to be known, marked a turning point for the nation. This period of extraordinary economic growth was spurred by liberalization reforms that opened the Spanish market to foreign investment and led to the modernization of its industries. But the story doesn't end there. The Spanish miracle set the stage for Spain's entrance into the European Union in the mid-80s. This marked a significant milestone in the nation's economic journey. With access to a larger market and support from the Union, Spain was able to further boost its economy and solidify its status as a global economic player. Yet, like any compelling narrative, Spain's economic journey was not without its trials. The global economic crisis of the late 2000s hit Spain hard, causing unemployment rates to soar and the economy to contract. But once again, Spain showed its resilience. With a combination of austerity measures and structural reforms, the country managed to recover from the crisis. Today, Spain boasts one of the fastest-growing economies in the European Union. Spain's economic journey serves as a testament to the power of resilience and strategic economic planning. It's a story of a nation that rose from the ashes of dictatorship to become a thriving democratic economy. It's a story that serves as a beacon of hope and a testament to what a nation can achieve with the right policies, determination, and a spirit of resilience. So as we look back on Spain's economic transformation, we're reminded of the power of change, the importance of strategic planning, and the resilience of the human spirit. It's a story that inspires and motivates, reminding us that no matter how dire the situation, there's always a way forward. Spain's economic journey serves as a testament to the power of resilience and strategic economic planning. It's a story of a nation that rose from the ashes of dictatorship to become a thriving democratic economy.